everyone. This is my huge cluster pile, and I think I need help. I keep collecting it. I keep getting tons and tons of fun things to play with, and I need your guys' help today. And let's make some clusters. Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So this is my mound I have going here. And I want to do some fun clusters with you guys today and talk about different little things and stuff you could add and all the stuff and maybe some where you can put them. And yeah, so let's get started. Let me sort through some of this and I will be back. All right, so I say let's just get started here. And what you will want is just some scrap paper, scrap fabrics, scrap threads, yarns, laces, twine. I even have some packaging that had some, was this avocados? No, Brussels sprouts were in this one, and onions were in this one. These are great to play with. This is an old linen skirt, which is really cool with all the buttons, and I coffee dyed it. Deli papers that are painted on. I mean, any kind of napkins that I did some acrylic, just some fun acrylic stenciling on it. See, so that would be a fun focal point. Okay, just dig through your stuff, see what you got, see where you've shoved things and put things and saved things and all your special papers, and get them out. Don't save them anymore. Use them, because you can make a bunch of clusters and have just a whole pile of them organized, quote unquote, and you could just grab them when you need them and just put them on belly bands, put them on pockets, put them on the front journal covers, put them on corner pockets. Just put them. You could put a paper clip on the back and make it a clip to your page. There's so many options you could do with them. So just start. I'll just show you how to start with the base, and we'll go from there. And I need to get a bunch made too and put away so I can use them in different projects. So I'm hoping you guys need to do that too. All right, so what do I got here? I'm going to use some Fabrifix glue. These are options of how to like put it together. So Fabrifix, here, I'll show you guys. It's right here. And it's just Fabrifix glue. And this stuff is great. And I think it's in my Amazon links down below. Let me know. I'll put it down there if not. Staple gun. We'll do some stapling and some fabric scissors or paper scissors, any kind of scissors. And let's get started. Let's just do this. So what I like to do is just take a base. Okay. So I just take like any old base. Just some fabric or even paper. I'll show you guys different options. So let's do that. And then I'm just going to start grabbing things that are around me. And if you want, as we go along, you could take it, and I got some black soot here, and ink, you know, on some of your pages and different papers and stuff. You can add a little bit of ink to it to give it some interest. And I just lay my base down and just start piling up. So I'm just kind of grabbing things. I'm not really thinking about it too much, because you'd probably go mad if you thought about it way too much. I just have too much stuff around me here. And this, oh my God, this is great too. Lemon. This was a lemon bag. So you just pop a color in there. So you just start piling some stuff up, you know. Anything you got. And I got some tea dyed stuff, coffee dyed stuff. This is just all fabrics that I've played with, and some papers and packaging stuff, and just take it like that. And I mean, you can even throw a little bit of little white in here. It's even a little stretchy like that. Fun little contrast. I mean, this looks like it was already ready for me. Let's see. So we'll take a little, this is just a bunch of thread here. Just like that. So there we go. So you could take that, and you could take it and since it's stacked like this, hold on just a second. I think I want a little more something back there. So you can just look at it, see what you need, see what you want, like that. That. There we go. Okay. And, I mean, these are just great to grab and to put on things. And this is a great thing to do when you're sitting and watching your favorite program and you're wanting something to do with your hands. I love to sit and do stuff while I'm watching TV. And this is a great project. Just sit, grab your fabrics, pile them all around you, and go to town. Just keep on going. And I know I have buttons here. Here, let's see. And let's see. We could take it. Let's see what we got. Any old button will do. So that'll work. And pop it down. And there we go. So we got one cluster done. And you could just sit and just do this all day. So let's see. So let's do some paper here. Okay. Let's have a little newspaper clipping. I mean, when I say I save everything, I save everything. No, I should probably not save everything. But I'm like, oh, I can use that in something. I can use that. I can use that. You know how it goes. Okay, so we got that. And this is fun. I think this was avocado dyed. Okay, so we could take our Fabrifix and we could do some gluing along the way. Oh, this was fun too. It's a cool little deli paper that did some painty papers with, which was fun. Let's see. And like I said, you could make them different sizes. You can make them bigger, smaller. I mean, however you want to do it. And you can even incorporate some fabric. It doesn't have to be just paper. It's just whatever you want to do. And I just keep crisscrossing them and looking through my stash, seeing what I got here. And the purpose is to get rid of the stash and use it. Don't save it, use it. Okay, so we got that, and then I always love to top it off with some thread because I have a lot of it along the way. So if you don't have a staple gun or anything like that, you could do that. There we go. And then just give it out whatever thread you want out. And there you go. So that's another way you can do it. And I like that with it dangling like that. So that's fun. And then you could take your little napkin here. There you go. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? It's so much fun. So it's fun to look through your stuff and just see what you got. Let's do that. I'll throw something like that in it. And we even got our paper towel. I just have coffee dyed paper towels. I mean, I got stuff for days happening here. smells so good. If you love coffee. And I love the smell of coffee. I haven't drank coffee for a couple years. I kind of stopped drinking it. It got me too... I'm already a hyperactive person, if you can't tell. I already have a lot of energy. And it was just making my heart like, oh, it was just too much. So I had to stop drinking coffee, which I love coffee though. I love the smell of it. I love it. Let's see. So now I got to dye things with it so I can smell it. Oh, this is pretty too, isn't it? So that's fun. I think this was from a blouse. From Goodwill. So I mean, go to Goodwill, find some cool things, you know. But then you get a big pile like this. But you know what? That's the fun part. You can just sit here and just go to town here. It's so much fun. Okay. So this one we can make a little bit bigger. Let's just do a big one. Let's do a big one. And I want to stack it up. And, oh, see, this is fun too. And then take it to the sewing machine. And we could sew it. So this was a fun, just a little ruffle. So those are great to use. Let's dig here. See, this is fun too. Like that. But we need... Let's put that down. Let's go like that and like that. Okay, so I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm just going to sew all around it to make it just all stay together, and I will be back. Okay, so I took it to my sewing machine and I just did a straight stitch, just back and forth, all back and forth like that. And I think that's fun. So that's kind of a different way to do it. Now I want to show you guys a hand stitched one. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Get ourselves a base. And let's do a little smaller. All right, so we got that. Let's see what we can find here. This is some fun parchment paper that I did some eco stamping and stuff on it, so it's kind of fun to do. Okay, so we got that. We got the netting here I'm going to use, and some coffee dyed and tea dyed and grungy dyed. Now I also have these fun little ruffles here that I put around my cork, just a wine cork, and I could put the end screen on the end screen if you guys want to see how I did these ruffles. But they're really fun to play with. So let's throw one in here. Okay. Got that. Do that. And I think this would be kind of fun behind it. Do a purple theme here. Yeah, these are just so much fun to keep. I know you start looking at things different and go, no, don't throw that away. Why are you throwing that away? That's funny. I used to look at my son and he'd be like, Mom, do you want this to throw away? And I'm like, no, keep it. Keep it. Put it in my craft room. It's so funny. But you know what? It teaches your kids how to recycle. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all, you know? Like, recycling and using things different is just great. I mean, I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think, if you agree with that, because I honestly think it's, you know, why not? Why not? You can make some beautiful art out of all kinds of things. It's just a different way to look at things, and it's so much fun. All right, so we got all that. Now, if you want, you could tack it down along the way just to make it easier. Just get a little bit of dots in there. just to make it easier when you sew it by hand. It'll hold it together. Okay. And I want to take my, oh, gotta do my background here. I always gotta put a little bit of this because I got so much of it. And I try to look through, like, see, I got a little bit of purple right here. So I try to see, to match it a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to, by any means. It's just if it works out, I'm like, yay, that worked out. Okay, so a little twine. I like this. Okay, put it right here. Okay, and then I just cut the strings long enough in the back, the threads. And I wouldn't worry about tying anything because usually this back part you glue to something. So I'm just gonna take a little glue. There we go. And that ain't going nowhere. Ain't gonna go nowhere. There we go. I think that turned out really cool. Is that fun? Is that fun? And I think the packaging, or the Brussels sprout packaging, I think that turned out really cool in the background. Okay, so those are definitely some options on how I do my clusters. So let's see, I will grab my junk journal out and see what's in there, and we can incorporate some of these into it, and I'll show you guys how I put them in to my junk journals. So here's some examples that I have in here. This is a belly band, and I did some clusters and put it on the belly band. So I did that in a couple spots here. I got a little cluster here you could put on your corner pockets, which are great. And another belly band that you can just add your little clusters to. And a pocket, so we could go ahead and take, and you could even go like this, and make like that the focal point of your pocket. So it just kind of is a great way to jazz up your junk journals. And you know, as you're making things, you just have a bunch of these already made that you sat and did, and then you just grab them and put them throughout as you're making stuff. You're making pockets, you know, put some of these on it. You make some belly bands, put some of these on it, you know, like here's another one right here. So it's just however, I mean, I love doing it. Like this is a little journal card. So you just do a little journal card and then you pop down a little cluster. So clusters are great to incorporate into your junk journals for sure. Like here, I did one on a little pocket, and then there you go, just a little flip out, and I got a little cluster at the top of it. So let's see, I mean, I kind of just incorporate them throughout because it just gives it a little more decorative appeal to it. You know, I mean, like here, I did a little cluster here with the crow, and this is just a little cricket cutout that I did, and I did it on a little journaling card. So yeah, I mean, however, like here, we could even take one and put it right here or right here to do a little flip with it, and that could be the main flip. I have a video on me making these. I did this the other day with you guys on making these flips, so I'll try to remember to put that at the end screen. If I don't remember, just remind me in the comments down below. Like this was my little flips. I think that's what I call them. Little flips. I don't remember. I never remember what I call things. Let's see. I was just seeing more examples of what we can, like this journal card. There's a little cluster right there. So, and then this is a little belly band, and you can even add something down here, and then this can dangle out the bottom of your journal like that. So I think that would be cute. And what's great about these is they're not bulky. You know, you can make them as flat as you want, and it doesn't really add too much bulk to anything. So yeah, I think that matches really nice. So it's fun. I'm in my little tea bag here. You can add a little, see with the yellow, I mean, it's like I planned it. So you just kind of go through your journals after you make a bunch of these and just go, oh, okay, that's gonna work great right there. So, I mean, I think that works great right there. So there we go. So we incorporated all of our little clusters into fun little things in our journal. And I hope you guys found this informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.